The deadline in this sector for voluntary presentation at the experimental center is 6 o'clock.
You're supposed to be an artist. Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm all out.
What's happening, everybody? It's Shelton J. Think About It Radio. Man, I hope everybody had a great holiday, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you want to do. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your family. But once again, thank y'all for tuning in. We got another episode for y'all of this round table, if you will. Three the hard way. You know, we gonna do what we gonna do. I got my man 50 grand in the house tonight, Mr. Brandon Whitting. I got Mr. Vincent Booker. Where we gonna talk about a little something tonight that everybody can relate to. Gentlemen, how are y'all doing tonight, man?
I'm great, brother. How about yourself, man? How about yourself, brother? I'm great.
I am excellent, Mr. White. How you doing, my man?
Oh man, I'm great, man. I'm excellent, just like you brothers, man. Beautiful.
Excellent is good. Excellent is good, man. Now, everybody have a good time with family, friends, and all that good stuff?
Oh yeah, man. Most definitely, man. You know, you gotta enjoy the family time as much as possible.
Okay.
You know?
Well, you're definitely right about that. Now, man, I'm gonna get right into it. All right. In the midst of a lot of deaths that's been occurring, especially in the hometown, Crockett, Texas, and other areas as well. You know, listeners, you guys, wherever you have experienced death and loss of loved ones, you know, hey, my condolences go out to you as well. But in the midst of the recent events, right, with the deaths happening and things of that nature, just at such a rapid pace, right, and we realize that we're giving a born on date, right? When we're born, we're giving a date. When we perish, when we die, we're giving a particular date as well, right? And what is in between every last one of those is a dash, right? That signifies what you have done with that life. When people get up to speak, talk, say good words, bad words, or whatever, that dash is what they're talking about. And tonight I want to discuss with you guys, you know, what do you want your dash to represent about you? And listeners as well, I want you to think about it and chime in as well and comment. And what do you want your dash to represent about you? Because it's appointed unto everyone that we're going to die, right? We're going to leave this earth and we're going to leave this side of it. So what do we want that piece of information to represent about us? And how are we going to live life? And if we want it to be better, how can we change that to be better as well?
Right on.
You know, now you guys can jump in anytime you want to, because I know we make a point of not stepping on each other's toes and over talking one another, and that's cool. And I'm glad that we're able to do that and still get our points across. So whoever want to jump in the mix, you know, just we can run with it, because again, this is a round table, and this is all about putting those different opinions out there and those different ideals, and we're gonna hit somebody with something, and that's the overall goal.
Okay, I would say, for me, man, I would like my dash to represent, you know, my legacy. You know, everything that defines Vincent, everything that defines Akil. And, you know, this is very interesting, man, because, you know, I think it's one of those things a lot of people don't pay attention to. And it's also having good brothers around, you know, people that, you know, that understand my struggle. They understand my plight. You know, I would want to leave something that actually never dies. You know, it never dies. It always carry on. You know, some of the conversations that we have, some of the things that we talk about, you know, it's like some of the individuals we talk about, it's like some of those individuals are still alive, and those individuals are alive through us, you know, because we're going to forever keep it going. So I would like my dash to be that same way. So, you know, everything that I do every day represents something positive. You know, always trying to give back, trying to stand upright, standing strong for what I believe in, and, you know, moving forward. You know, and I think that will happen, because as long as I surround myself with, you know, with positive people and conscious people, like y'all brothers yourself, with Brandon and you yourself, you know, that's going to be told. You know, and this is what we do. This is what we all trying to do. And, you know, that's what I would like for my dance to be, you know, something positive, something that will forever live.
I like that, man. I mean, that's something that's long lasting. Mr. Whiting, you can chime in, my brother. What you want your dash to say? You want a big dash, little dash, medium sized dash? What kind of dash you want, brother?
Oh man, it's a beautiful subject, man. Yeah, you always coming up with some good topics, brother. But it made me think when you talked to me earlier about this dash. Brother Vincent had mentioned that to me a while back, just in a private conversation about that dash. So with me, it don't matter what size dash it is, you don't even have to say my name, man. Just say a man came.
I can dig it.
Right? You know what I mean?
I came, I saw, I'm gone.
You feel me? Because, that's what it's about, man. Education, and brother, I like what he said, kind of summed it up. And, the legacy never dies. We keep going on and on. Just say a man came.
That's it,
I'm
huh?
going to leave it like that.
Say he
showed
up.
You're right. A man
Where you
came,
go?
right. right. Man, ain't no titles and all that.
I can dig
Right,
it, man.
man.
So your dad's got turned into a plus sign because you got to add it to the kingdom.
For real. And that's a good thing, too, though. I mean, it's also something to think about. You know what I mean? It's something to think about because, like Brandon always say, sometimes those titles, man, and those accolades, it represents something that's really not needed.
Mm-hmm.
Let the actions, let my work. Like Jesus said in the Bible, like, who y'all say I am?
Yes, sir.
I'm let y'all tell the story. And it makes you think about that because if you out there doing good work, yeah.
Exactly, man. You're right about that, bro. My grandmother,
Right.
my grandmother used to always sing this song in church. May the works I've done speak for me. She used to always sing that song, right? And when I was young, I was like, okay, why was she always sing that song? And then as I started growing and started realizing and understanding, that's what matters, right? Your worth really doesn't mean anything to you. It would mean something to your offspring or people that you pass it down to, because once you're dead and gone, your worth doesn't really matter. But your works is what transitions time, existence, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what matters, I think, is that dash is important because when people show up again to pay their respects or not show up, to not pay their respects because of how you lived that dash, how you treated life. How did you treat each day? How did you treat each person? I want my dash, man, to pretty much be progression. I got better over time. I got more focused over time. I got less selfish, and got more selfless, right? Over time. So I want that dash to be just like, this guy the more information he got, the more he tried to disseminate it, the more he actually tried to live out what he was talking about, right? Your words and actions and deeds, because a lot of times, you talk about the dash, right? And then you have the minister that'll go up and put the individual in heaven, and you may know the individual person be like, I don't know if they made it to heaven, bro. I don't know. So it's like, what is it going to say? And so will it be the truth when people speak, or will it just be fabricated because you in the moment, right?
Right. Yeah, right, man. Go ahead, Brent. No, go ahead, brother. Make your point. Yeah. I was thinking about what I'm saying because, we have these conversations.
Yes, sir.
And it's ironic that, we're having this discussion tonight because that truth, right, is so important, bro. It is so important, bro, that it's told and delivered to people because you're right. In most cases, we've been to funerals. We've seen that end, family and friends, right? And we know some of the things that we were hearing during those funerals was totally contrary to actually what that person represents.
That dash.
As long as we keep allowing that to continue, right? The dash that we're talking about, is basically in the same category. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we give him praises to things that doesn't deserve praise. And it is momentary, and it happens in most times up under those type of circumstances, to where we've known people that's just really been out here living wild. But, you know, when the Creator take them in, they get a story that's pretty much like this person has been living, saved or sanctified his whole entire life. So it gives those that's actually striving in their cause to bring change and, you know, to do some positive things, they're going to be represented in the same light.
See,
you know what I mean?
You're right. You're definitely right about
Right.
that. But you see,
Right.
that's why that's why I said I wanted mine to show progression, right, and show change, because
Right.
who has been born and say, I get it, I got it, y'all don't need to teach me nothing, y'all don't need to talk to me about anything, I'm good, I'm saved, sanctified, and I'm on my way. So everyone has a journey that they go through, right, and that dash represents that journey, right, and it's a sum of like moments. Then moments leads to days, then the months, then the years. So what do those moments accumulate to? Again, what we said before, it ain't how you start, it's always how you finish.
How you finish? Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hey man, I'm gonna say that, you know, I once read a saying to say we say people died. They say no, but they really living. Mm-hmm. And really what is hidden on is that, you know, really your soul never dies, and not just that, but your legacy and your the stuff that you left, whether good or bad.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's the legacy that you leave. You know, it's some gangster dudes leave a legacy too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So like you talking about that dash, so it can be either good or bad, and it inspires people, whether good or bad. You know, we don't heard of these stories, but even, you know, I have relatives that died, my grandmother especially, in his past, but I don't even need a physical picture, brother, to remember her legacy.
Right.
Because I was right there with her, you know, and plus my genetics and everything. But a lot of times, we got to be careful with that too, because a lot of times, you know, people be real saddened by these pictures and stuff like that when they see. Right. But I have mostly great thoughts with my grandmother, because I know I did right by her, you know. I did right by her, and I remember all the wisdom she imparted and everything. So, in a sense, she's not dead, you know. Mm-hmm. In a sense, she's not dead because her legacy lives. So, that's another way to look at it. So, I'm not saddened by that, you know.
You said a good point right there, and it made me want to ask a question. When we choose to not, I guess, live out the legacy or be that positive influence or be whatever they decide they want us to be. Like, say your grandmother, right? She wanted you to live and be a certain way. When we fail to do that, do we insult that legacy when we choose a different path, if you will?
Yeah, to me, we do. You know what I mean? Because and not just even the side as far as, you know, the wisdom she imparted from all aspects, you know, even when your family leaves you like land and houses, you know, we see a lot of children, they fight over this. It divides them more than it brings them together. And, I feel like we do. We blemish, and we whatever she tried to build. And I remember that Tyler Perry movie, you know, they had the sister, she was talking to all of her relatives. What's her name? Cicely Tyson, right? She's talking to them at the family reunion. So in a way, I do believe that we blemish that what she tried to build. But it always be one strong one. If you think about it, my brother, it always be one strong one that holds it together. You know, from each generation, sometimes it's several. But think about it. Even in your family, it's always somebody who builds on this legacy and try to hold it together. So in a sense, it's still not lost.
I feel you guys are the brothers that's doing it, because I hear the passion. Again, when y'all talk about change, when you talk about legacy, when you talk about life, when you talk about a dash, you can hear by you guys' conversation that you guys want that people to say, man, that guy got it. Man, that guy understood it. Man, that guy had passion. Man, that cat really cared. And that cat really did something, right? And as you say, people can look down and say, you know what, I'm going to miss that individual.